Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what is the gossip on you and by who, and we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. If you guys enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, and it's a great way to give back for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. Another great way you can do that is through donating to my channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below, and leaving timestamps or checking out my other channel, StoryTime, which you can find a link for in the description box below as well. And liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing over there really helps me out as well. And personal readings are available down in my description box as well. So let's get started with pile 1. And by the way, I'm very grateful for anybody who gives back to me for what I'm giving to you here today. It really does help me out more than you guys know, even the little things. So really am very appreciative of that. Pile 1. Let's see what is going on for you gossip wise. Who and what. We got Libra, charming. We got Cancer. We got Gemini. We got Aries. We got Aquarius, wow, Virgo, and Scorpio. A lot of signs came out this time. There may be a fair amount of people discussing you. Of course, you guys got less bad messages than good ones, so there is more people talking about the good things about you than there is people talking about anything bad going on or anything bad about you. There's more truth than lies being spread as well, I feel like. There is definitely somebody who is a hidden frenemy in your life as well, or somebody that you view as family. I'm feeling like a mother-like figure, mother-in-law, particularly maybe stepmother, or just somebody that you feel is kind of mother-like in your life. Maybe you don't live near your mother and there's somebody else around you that kind of reminds you of your mother, that kind of thing. Could also be your parents are talking about you, or exes maybe discussing you, maybe even family in general as well. So they may be saying something about you being indecisive, or they could also be talking about how you come off as very charming. They may also be discussing how you might be a bit protective of your heart because of things that have happened. Maybe you've dealt with a lot of two-faced energies or people. You definitely have a lot of gossip going on around you, but I will say that the good outweighs the bad on this one as well. People are talking about the recognition and success that you're coming into as well, about how your speech impacts change. Your speech may even bring hope or faith or trust to people. You're somebody that people really look up to and are very inspired by. People may be talking about the way that you dress or the way that you present yourself as well. People may also be discussing how responsible or reliable you are. They may also be talking about how you have a tendency to overthink things sometimes, or to be very hard on yourself. So let's see what else we have. We have JV, junior varsity. Somebody could have played sports in the past. So whoever's talking about you may have been somebody who played sports in the past. L, especially football, I'm hearing. L, Y. The thing that just came to mind is UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Yeah, you ugly. So, if there is somebody saying some bad things about you, I feel like people are really just looking at this person like they're just being ugly. They're just jealous or bitter. They really have no alibi for the way that they behaved or the actions that they took. And they're really seeing this person in a not so good light. Ply. G, E, somebody may be trying to ply information from you as well. Information that they can discuss later. Q, PewDiePie came to mind. G, Z, J, T, jet, let, pet, peg, leg, U, S, M, sum, the sum of all fears. J, U, quest, equate, lest, lust, must, just, justice, Julie, Edgar, Jamie, James, Jules, Zest, Test, Testament, Testimony. So let's see what people are saying here. We have claims to be someone with gifts but is full of it, tricks people and deceives them with gifts and words, constantly using others for what they have and jealous of your gifts. So there are some people that are jealous of your gifts and jealous of the things you are able to do in your life. And so they may be trying to convince people that you're a liar and that you really don't have the abilities that you claim to have in whatever way that is. Skills, abilities, whatever it may be. But it's because they are jealous of you and what you have going on in your life and who you are and how you use your gifts and your abilities. Everybody technically has their own gifts and abilities. Some people choose to cherish those, nurture those, grow those, and do something with them. Some people choose to ignore them or not believe in them or choose to not use them in good ways. Whatever the case may be, whoever this person is, they are somebody that either really is very, very logic-based and they really don't believe in those things. And so that's why they're busy telling people that you're full of shit. Or it's somebody that's very jealous of what you have going on. I really feel like they're jealous either way. But because your gifts are stronger than theirs. Judgment. Making judgments on you that they have no right to make. They have no heart and they are cold as ice. They don't care about anyone or anything. They are sharp and cruel with their words and their actions. They don't have any friends and they are sociopaths. They hurt others for sheer pleasure. You could just have good boundaries and you refuse to put up with people's crap. You probably speak the truth regardless of feelings involved. You might also spend a lot of time alone because others can't always handle the truth. And so, and like I was saying at the beginning of this, people may be talking about how you've been hurt in the past, so you're kind of protective over your heart. But there's also a lot of people who know just how much love you have inside of you, how deep you are, how emotional, how sensitive, intuitive, compassionate, caring, loving. You're somebody who really is very loyal to those that you love or call family as well. And you are somebody who really goes out of your way to take care of other people. So you may have some people that are talking about these things, but honestly, I don't feel like there's too many people believing those things, especially if they actually know you. And if they don't know you and they're believing those things without even having proof or without even getting to know you, then it doesn't matter anyway, because who cares about those opinions of those people who don't even research their facts before they make their opinions? They're sheep. Anyway, what else? They are always on the move. It is inspiring to watch someone who does not get stuck for long. People turned their back on you. You were left out in the cold with no support. I'm feeling like a lot of your family walked away from you. A lot of the people that you thought of as family, not your like birth family, but people that you really held in high honor as your family, walked out on you, left you in the cold with no money, no support, no love, no kindness, no care, no anything. If this didn't happen, you wouldn't know your strength or who was real in your life. Be grateful and don't lose hope. You will succeed in your goals. You also handled this so well. You are an inspiration to others around you. Like I was saying before, there's definitely a lot of people talking about how you're an inspiration to them because of everything that you've been through. You've never given up. You've kept a positive mindset and you continue to work and move forward regardless of what's going on in the background. You are on fire. Everything that you touch turns to gold. You are far more noticed than you know. You are so humble and you are also kind to others. Very humble, kind to others, on fire. Everything you touch turns to gold. You're really moving up, moving forward in life, and you really got a lot of people talking about how amazing you are and how amazing you are to watch in your work. You look amazing in uniform. You're very professional in your duties. You are so in charge, and that is so sexy. I love that that came out because right after I was saying people love to watch you in your work. I did not know that was the next card. You definitely look really good in a uniform. If you wear a uniform of some sort, people are talking about how amazing you look in that uniform, how good you are at your job. You're very professional in your duties. You have a lot of integrity. You are very good at customer service, I feel like, for a lot of you as well. You are so in charge, and that is so sexy. So you could definitely be somebody in a position of power or leadership, somebody who may be a boss of some sort. And that could also be why there's jealous people around you that are talking the negative things like that, because they are jealous of your position of power. Invisible people are always seen and appreciated with you around. You want everyone to feel like they are included and loved and like they matter. So you are somebody who really notices, appreciates, and loves people even when other people really discard them or don't notice them or don't appreciate them. You are somebody who really sees everybody. You notice everybody and you treat everybody like they are human. Say you're in a room full of people and there's somebody sitting by themselves in the corner. You're the person who will notice that person and you'll go over and say something to them. You'll strike up a conversation. You'll try to make them feel more comfortable and get them involved in what's going on around them. The horse, the lamb, which actually resonates very much with myself because that happens especially when I'm like in a room full of kids or something. The ones who spend the most time around me are the ones that were sitting in a corner before I got there, and then they gravitate towards me and I help to get them involved with the people around them. Anyway, you also have people talking about your peace, your self-care, your love for you. You may have a lot of people who follow you. You motivate a lot of people. You're very driven. You're very goal-oriented. You are very in touch with your spirituality or with your religious beliefs or pursuits. You are also somebody who prays a lot, meditates a lot. You may do yoga. You are definitely somebody who is at peace with who you are and what you're doing. You have a lot of drive as well. Nothing can really hold you back or hold you down. 8 of Swords, King of Cups, the Hermit, and the 8 of Wands. So people are also talking about your communication skills, your ability to express yourself, your ability to manifest as well, and also your ability to be alone. You are quite capable and comfortable of being alone. You really enjoy your time and space away from the world. It helps you to find peace within yourself. It helps you to regulate your energies. It helps when you take that time away to take care of you and to really look inside yourself for the understanding or the wisdom, for the knowledge. You are really good at being able to look inside of yourself to see what is out of alignment or what needs to be tweaked so that you can tweak those things and you can come back into the world with more knowledge, wisdom, and awareness. And also, you are somebody that just really is very good at standing strong on your own. You're also somebody who works extremely hard. You may love to research. You may take a lot of time to delve into things that other people would not find so interesting. And you may also have a lot of dreams that help you to really understand yourself and the world around you better. You may be very good at dream interpretations. I actually do offer that as one of my services as well because I've had to do a lot of that for myself over the years along with a lot of other things. And you may be somebody who's actually very good at that yourself. When you get stuck, you look inside yourself for that answer. You may overthink at times, but you always come to peace with what's going on. You're very emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, and you're very, very, very good with children. I've mentioned children quite a few times in this, so there is a lot of people who are actually talking about how good you are with children, how much children look up to you. There's a lot of people in general who look up to you, but I feel like children look up to you even more so than regular people. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and it's a great way to give back energetically for the energetic healing session I brought you today. And another great way to do that is through donating to the channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below. And I truly appreciate anybody who gives back for what I'm giving to you here today. It really does help me out more than you know, and I truly appreciate all of you. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see. What is the gossip on you by who? Beware. Be safe. Be discerning. Aries. Courageous. Leo. Generous. Pisces. Cancer. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Virgo, practical. Boy, a lot of zodiac signs came out in this one too. Same with the first one. I feel like a lot of the gossip on you could be going on by family or like people you once thought of as family that you have cut off and cut out of your life, especially like in-laws, ex-in-laws. or like people that you kind of thought of as family, but they have hurt you in some sort of way to where you felt like you needed to pull your energy back from them. People could be talking about addicts, or you being an addict, or you have dealt with addicts. Maybe even some addicts have targeted you because of your stability for some of you. People could be trying to claim you're an addict if you aren't. And if you are, people could be talking about the addictions that you have. People could be talking about some overthinking energy that you have as well. And other people on the other side of the coin are talking about how optimistic you are, how open-minded you are, how non-judgmental you are, how dedicated you are, how you work very hard, you have good work ethics, morals. You're very sensitive, intuitive, emotional, really very, you may be having a lot of dreams right now. Very intuitive. You have a lot of spiritual gifts. You could have people that have tried to cause drama, chaos, conflict in your life, fights, arguments. Somebody may have actually put their hands on you at some point, and this could be one of the people that's talking about you as well. People could even be talking about the person that you're currently seeing, or maybe somebody from your past that you were seeing is talking about you. T. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamy, hear me shout. Then tip me over and pour me out. T, C, B, Z. People may be trying to trigger you, trying to get you to get in an upset state for some reason or another. P. Why? So maybe they can get people to believe the things they're saying about you. Why? Z. Somebody may be asleep on themselves or their gifts. W. Who, what, where, when, why. W. Some of you could have a website that you're working on as well, or a blog, or you could have a YouTube channel, something along those lines. You may be some sort of influencer of some kind. A. Q. R. H. O. Hop. Hoppy. K. Whore. Somebody could be talking about your sex life and be trying to claim that you are a whore, that you sell yourself for money, or they may be talking about you sleeping around with a lot of people in some sort of way. A. E. Maybe even trying to turn new prospects against you with lies. Baker. Bake. Somebody could be talking bakery. Somebody could be talking about how you bake very good. There could be a bakery involved, or somebody who bakes is involved. Bro, brother. Brat, cat, crap, crab, crabby, Krabby Patty. Somebody could be saying that you're crabby, moody, emotional, too sensitive, overly sensitive. But I feel like these people that are saying that you're overly sensitive are purposefully trying to get you to be upset so they can prove that you're overly sensitive. Wear, what to wear, what not to wear. Web, bar. People could be trying to tell you what to wear, what not to wear. People could be discussing what you wear and feeling like you shouldn't be doing that. Honky, honky tonk. Bra. I haven't worn a bra in 3 years, and if anybody wants me to, they can eat a dick. It doesn't feel good. Happy. People could also be discussing how happy you are, how joyful you are, how optimistic you are. See, you got people discussing two very different versions of you, and both of them could be have a little bit of truth to them as well. Some of you could actually have bipolar for one or two of you. There is less people talking about bad things than good things, though, and I feel like the ones talking about the bad things are definitely people that you have cut off. They always argue and they never admit that they're wrong. They never say sorry when it's proven. They cling to lies they created as a cover-up. If true, it's time to stop hating yourself so much for the mistakes and realize that we all make them. If not, someone similar may be projecting this onto you. So I actually have an ex who does exactly that. Literally, word for word. He tells everybody else that I'm that way, but he is actually that way. I have no problem apologizing when I feel like there is something that I've done wrong, and in fact, I've done it quite often in my life. Even when other people have not admitted to the things that they've done wrong or apologized for it themselves. It's not my problem what they're doing, it's my problem what I'm doing. I can't control what anybody else is doing, but I can control what I'm doing, and when I feel like I've made a mistake, I own up to it. This person is very angry. They lash out and cause pain to others. They are violent and cruel. They love to bully others. Get help for the anger and meditate more if this is true. If not, do the same thing anyway so they can't trigger you into responding. I was actually just thinking about this morning. I was interpreting a dream for a friend of mine because he's got a lot of stuff going on right now, and in order to stay in better mental health so that he can fight it and actually stand a chance at being able to overcome what's going on, he needs to get in some good mental health so that when he walks into that courtroom, they can't make him look like he's the crazy one. They will actually see that, no, he's stable, he's doing good, he's sound of mind, and that way he can present the best picture possible. What you need to do is make sure that you are working on yourself, taking care of you, really getting enough nutrients, vitamins, eating right, sleeping right, taking care of the things that make you feel good and make you feel like you're doing okay, so that anybody that is trying to trigger you from the outside cannot change your behavior or your mood based on what they're throwing your way. So you can stay in your own energy. Energy protection, cleansing, and clearing is also going to be very beneficial for this pile, I feel like, as well. There is definitely somebody that is trying to target you and trying to trigger you into doing something stupid so that they can be like, see, I told you I was telling the truth the whole time. This person's a nutcase and they don't deserve to have whatever it is they're trying to keep you from having. You have grown so much. Change can happen. I never used to think that it was possible for people to change, but I have seen so much of it in you that I know that it's true. You make me want to change too, to heal and to grow. So people are talking about how much you have changed, how much you've grown, how much you have overcome, how much you've been able to turn your life around. And people are talking about how they never used to think that change was possible, that change was a thing that really happened. You know how all those people are like, oh, nobody ever changes. Nothing ever changes. Everything always stays the same and people always stay the same. But now they've watched you morph and change and grow and evolve, and now they're like, wait a second, I can do this in my life too. So you got a lot of people talking about the good things about you and how it has encouraged them and really made them feel like they can actually change too. They can actually do those things in their own life. You put so much effort into anything you are passionate about, and maybe even to have hope for people in their life to be able to change as well, but you got to let go of that and let them do it on their own. Your work ethic and spirit are amazing traits to have. I don't know how you work so hard and you keep going no matter what. So you are somebody who puts in so much effort to what you're passionate about. You definitely have a very strong work ethic. You have a very strong spirit. You are somebody that people really look up to. They're inspired by you. They really just don't know how you do it. They don't know how you keep working. They don't know how you keep going, regardless of how many people are trying to put weight on you, how many people are trying to trigger you, how many people are trying to attack you or bring you down, or what situations are going on in your life that are causing havoc or hardship or pain. It doesn't matter. You continue to work on your goals and you continue to move forward regardless. You are so open-minded. You can talk about anything with anyone. You like exploring other people's perspectives and ideas. So you are somebody very open-minded. You love to get into talks about big subjects and topics, and you love to really debate things and dive into things and really understand things more fully. And you're very open-minded. You're non-judgmental. You are okay with people voicing their opinions as long as they know that they're not going to change your mindset. And it may actually be changed occasionally, but that also is because you have chosen to go, hey, wait a second, that sounds like an interesting thing. I'm going to really look into this, think about this, and decide whether or not this is something I want to add to my beliefs. And at the same time, if people are trying to force their beliefs down your throat, you're going to tell them exactly what's what. You're super intelligent and yet so humble and kind. Humble and kind. There's a song called Humble and Kind. An amazing combo not everyone possesses. You're thankful for your gifts and you see everyone else's as well, even if they aren't the same gifts. So I've thought about telling you people that you might actually be attracted to Pile 1 a couple times, and if there's people who were thinking about watching Pile 1 already, then go ahead and watch Pile 1 too. You're very thankful for your gifts. You see everyone else's gifts, even if they aren't the same gifts, even if those people don't see them themselves. You see the potential in people. You see the beauty in people. You see down to people's souls. I feel like people really feel like you understand them, like you get them. Every creature on this earth matters. You have a unique understanding of this. Do not let others convince you different. George and the Dragon, protect and defend what you feel is important. Remove the stigmas thrown at you for your compassion and your love. Show people what it's like to care. Be yourself, because your true self is amazingly beautiful. So, people are talking about how you are amazingly beautiful. You fight for, stand up for, and defend what you feel like is important. You are somebody who removes this. You don't care about the stigmas thrown at you. You don't care about the thoughts or opinions of others. You are going to do what you feel like matters to you. And you are going to protect and defend even those people or animals that other people might think are evil, or whatever the case may be. You are going to stand up and you are going to fight for what you feel is right. If you don't feel like this person or situation is evil or not good, then you're going to make sure that you say that and let it be known. Like people killing, Idaho actually just okayed it for everybody to kill a whole bunch of wolves. They made it legal for people to kill wolves here again. By the way, wolves a few years back were actually getting to the point of being extinct, which is why they made it illegal to do that. And now they're like, oh, well, there's getting to be too many of them, blah, blah, blah. And so they made it legal to hunt them down and kill them. And you're somebody who would actually be on the front lines protesting something like that, because wolves are not evil. Wolves are very misunderstood, for one thing, but wolves are very loyal. They take care of their family. They take care of their pack. If they find a baby in the wilderness that isn't theirs, they will actually take that baby in and raise it. Wolves are actually very amazing creatures. Yeah, they're predators. Yeah, they attack and kill animals to eat and live and survive. That's part of who they are. That's part of their nature. But that doesn't make them evil. They don't do it simply for sadistic means. There's people that are far more evil than wolves out there by far. Anyway, raccoon. Turtle. So people are talking about how you may come off a little bit sneaky. You may wear a bit of a mask. You may not put your full hand out there. You might actually play your cards close to your chest. You're very slow, steady, patient. You're very good at going the distance as well. And you know that patience and slow, patience, steady is the way to go, because that's what wins at the end of the day. The Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, Justice, and the Empress. People may be talking about your dreams or your goals, your visions, what you imagine. People may be talking about your poetry, if you write poetry, or your songs, or your emotions and feelings, the way that you expose them. You're open with them. You're very vulnerable. You express your love. People may also be talking about how you have placed something on a pedestal, or somebody else has placed you on a pedestal. People could also be talking about your relationship with your children, if you have children, and how justice is going to be served at the end of the day, because slow and steady wins the race. People that are trying to make you appear to be crazy or look like you are this angry, vicious, evil person are really going to be seen for who they really are, and you are going to come out the victor at the end of the day. Success is going to be on your side. Karma is going to play out on your side. People may even be discussing how karma tends to fall in your place because of the beautiful person that you are. People are also discussing how you expect an equal give and exchange in situations where you are vulnerable and open with people, where you express your love, and where you pour your passion and your romance and your beauty. You expect to receive that in return as well. And if it's not an equal give and take, then you have no problem walking away from those situations or ending those situations. You also could be somebody who may even work in some form of law in some way. And if that's the case, people are talking about your work and the work that you do to protect children, like a social worker or a cop or a lawyer or judge or something, and you have taken special attention to children and issues dealing with children, helping them to heal, helping them to get back on their feet. You're very, very good with children. People really are talking about how good with children you are, how amazing of a parent you are if you have children. People are also talking about how abundance and fertility seem to follow wherever you go as well. That things just seem to line up and work out for you. And that you are a very, very hard worker and you deserve what's coming your way. So that is what I have for pile 2, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated, what you're going through in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this reading, like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. It's a great way to give back as well for the healing session I brought to you today. And another great way to do that is through donating to my channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And I really appreciate anybody who does anything to support me, as I'm here to support you, and I truly appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3 for you guys. Let's see who is talking about you and what they're saying. So we have, and why was popping in my head, Pisces, intuitive, Scorpio. Some of you could have chose pile 2. I'm only feeling that's going to be a couple of you on this one, though. Scorpio, Capricorn, hidden addictions. People could be talking about some sort of hidden addictions, maybe hidden addictions that your children have, or something along those lines, or hidden things going on in the background, maybe even an addict that's hiding their addictions. Aquarius, friendly. Your dad could be involved in some sort of way in something that's going on. Your sister, maybe. People are talking about your passion, about how mysterious you are, about the gifts that you have, about your ability to say something that really brings massive change but can hurt too. Your truths are something that may hurt. You're very intuitive. You're very knowing. You know a lot of what's going on, even if you don't voice it. You're also somebody who works extremely hard. You may actually have a tendency to be a bit of a workaholic at times. You're also somebody who brings a lot of love, light, and beauty to the world, and you dump it on the world around you. You're very friendly. You may be a little bit eccentric. People may actually say that you're a bit eccentric or different and strange. You're very open-minded, very non-judgmental as well. People could also be talking about how you might be somebody who is always right or thinks they're always right. People may be talking about how you might have some sort of addictions that you're hiding, or people might be talking about how you really have 2 different sides to yourself. T, L, K, talk, G, D, W, S, wisdom, R, resurgence, D, words. The words that you say, something about the words you say. U, sulk, L, sulking, skulking, V, S, G. You may have actually dealt with a lot of people watching you or keeping tabs on you. Maybe people following you around. Z, Z. You could definitely be asleep on some certain situation that is hidden from you, or you may be sleeping on your intuitive nudges, or people could be talking about how other people were asleep on opportunities with you, or weren't really listening to their intuition when it came to dealing with you and the situation with you. S, Q, C, Y. The most letters came out in this pile. N, P, place, plane. L, dimensions and planes. L, D. Did you know that there's actually videos, L, P, of planes that get stuck like midair, no movement at all, which is absolutely crazy to think of. There's people who use that to support the Matrix theory. Like a glitch in the Matrix, lagging, computer lagging type of thing. Pony, puns, wizard, quest, spirit quest. You may really like to look into a lot of conspiracy theories as well. US, us, tusk, dusk, whisk, plans, sword of truth. So let's see. And you guys actually have, out of all the piles, the most people that are saying some not so good things about you, but there is also people equally talking some good things about you. And I really feel like that a lot of what's being said behind your back may actually be some things that people are trying to say to keep people from seeing the beauty of you. And just, yeah. Won't stand up and defend their beliefs, falls victim to peer pressure, can be used and abused because they don't fight back. Assess whether or not you give your power away and whether or not you can say no. Someone could just want to set you up as a target as well. They pretend to like everyone, but truly they hate and judge everyone in private. They gossip and lie about all those who talk to them. A snake slithers around you. Careful what you say, they may use it against you. So, if you have somebody that you talk to about a lot of different things going on, especially if you have people who come to you for knowledge or advice, or people who come to you and talk to you about their deepest secrets and things like that, make sure that you're not telling somebody close to you about those things, because they actually may be hiding their motives. They may be picking up information to use against you in some sort of way, to back up their gossip about how you are hating on people in private, how you're judging people in private, how you gossip and lie about everyone that talks to you. They may actually be using these secrets that people have given you as a way to say that you are doing these things. Be discerning in your relationships. Gives fake love to others, is never there when needed, turns their back on their friends, promises a lot but doesn't deliver, uses people. The jealous narcissist is projecting themselves. So, somebody who is a narcissist in your life is trying to convince people that you give fake love to others, that you're not there when people need you, that you turn your back on your friends, that you promise a lot but you don't deliver. And I feel like this is somebody who has promised a lot but has never came through for you. This is somebody that every time you need something, they disappear and they're nowhere to be found. But they're right there in line when it's time for you to be giving stuff out to others. When you're doing good, they're there. But when you're having a hard time, they're gone. That's the type of person that this person is. Whoever is talking these nasty things about you, and they're trying to convince other people that that's who you are. A fraud that uses charisma or manipulation to get others to do their bidding. You are someone that is cruel and uncaring, and you get what you want and you leave, trying to shine a light on you to avoid others seeing them. So exactly right. You have somebody that is trying to shine a light on you and the things you're doing. They may have even used situations where you have cut people off as confirmation of, look, see, I told you, this is what they do. They walk away from people when they need them the most. But here's the thing. Those people did something and you walked away for a reason, and you were right in walking away. But they're using those situations to try to prove to people that, see, I told you, that's exactly who they are. And this person is technically somebody who is doing that. So if somebody is very charismatic around you, somebody that really is good at talking to anyone and everyone sees them as a perfect person, sees them as somebody great and amazing, this is who this is. Somebody that is very cruel and uncaring, even though they want to try to convince others that that's what you are. So let's see what else we have. You have severe trust issues, and you project that on everyone around you. You have walked away from good people because of it. If true, be compassionate and understanding with yourself. If not, then they are trying to hide who they really are, and they're blaming it all on you. So, if there is times where you have walked away from people that were good people, stop and look at those situations and ask yourself what triggered your response and why you felt like you needed to pull away. If it was something to do with past trust issues, then make sure that you make amends in those situations, that you apologize, and that you heal the bridge. If you walked away from people for good reasons, then continue on your journey and don't worry about that. And also just remember that whoever this person is, they have severe trust issues, and they are really The reason that they are doing all of this is because they think that you are running around lying about them, gossiping about them, or that you are somehow defaming their character, or that you're going to be telling everybody about their nasty little secrets and things like that. And so they're trying to stop people from believing you. They're also trying to protect themselves in advance. This person is really overly protective of themselves. This person has severe trust issues. This person's very narcissistic as well. And narcissism, I feel like a lot of times, is a fear of abandonment that is inflated. They have an inflated sense of ego and self, an inflated sense of pride, things like that. But anyway, yeah, really, this is somebody that you can't trust. And this is somebody who needs to handle these things on their own, so don't feel bad about walking away from this person either. You are charming, charismatic, and sexy. You fit in anywhere, and you are the life of any party. People love your energy and your ideas and drive. So people really love you. You're very charming, charismatic, sexy. You fit in anywhere. You're the life of any party. And this is also part of the reason why this person is feeling like maybe saying these things about you is actually going to strike a nerve with people and get people on their side, is because you are somebody who's very charming, very charismatic. A lot of people like you, and a lot of people really do feel good around you, things like that. But you also may not have a lot of deep connections. You may actually be very careful about who you have closer to you, which is why it may actually be a very big surprise about who this snake in your life is. Your standards are high, and you are not a doormat. You have great boundaries, and your cutoff game is lit. You don't take no shit off of nobody. I have power. I have drive. I can't remember the rest of it. So, you really are very good at cutting people off when you need to. You're not a doormat. You have high standards. You are somebody who stands your ground. You are somebody that really has great boundaries. And there's a lot of people noticing this, seeing this, and they know why you have cut people off, because you don't take no shit off of nobody. And if people want to start dumping their shit on your doorstep, you're going to say no thank you, and you're going to turn away. Everyone knows your name and what it stands for. People believe in you and are very proud of you. So, regardless of what's going on in the background with this person, they are definitely not winning. Their sneakiness and their lies and their deception are not winning, because people already know who you are. You have made a name for yourself. People know who you are. People know what you stand for, and people believe in you, and they're very proud of you for being able to continue on your journey and continue on your path, and for being able to set your boundaries and step up when it's needed. You are very intellectual. You love learning, reading, researching, and gaining any info that you can. You love libraries and debates about things that you are into. So once again, you do like to debate. You do like to discuss things. You really like to see other people's points of view on things and to express your own. And you are somebody who actually researches the things that you discuss. You don't just throw your opinion out there when you don't even know what you're talking about. You are somebody who actually goes out and learns the facts before you add your opinion to a topic of conversation. People really are talking a lot about how intelligent you are, how intellectual you are, and how much you really care about learning and growing your mind, expanding your mind. You definitely are very good at connecting and networking. You have a lot of people around you in the community that are supporting you, that love you, that really see you as a beautiful person. You are also somebody who just flits around and really talks to a lot of different people. You're good at talking to people from many different walks of life. You are also very good at working. You are a very hard worker, and people really see your work paying off around you as well. You're also somebody who is very much life partner material. People see you as somebody that anybody would be lucky to have as a partner in their life, and you're very, very intelligent, crafty, definitely somebody who knows what's going on in situations, and you are really good at handling yourself and the situations around you. 8 of Pentacles, Judgment, 2 of Pentacles, the Devil. So people could be talking about how much you multitask as well. And like I said before, there could be something about addiction energy here. Actually, I don't think I said that in this one. I said that in pile 2. How you're able to manage a lot of different things at once. You're able to multitask very well. Also, you're able to forgive and let go. You're able to close the door on the past and open the door to the new. You're able to really be forgiving, understanding, compassionate. You're very non-judgmental. There's a lot of things that people see as taboo that you really don't. There's a lot of things that people see as evil that you're like, that's not evil. That's just, things happen. People may also be talking about the things that you eat or the things that you put in your body that may not be good for you, or the things that you have changed in your life, how you've been able to step up and handle things, how you've been able to bring balance into your life, how your hard work is paying off. People see you working, and they see you working and really enjoying what you're working on. They really love that you are enjoying what you're working on. You may even be doing something that is very taboo to other people, things that some people may see as evil or not good, and you don't really care because you're working on what you love and you are researching it, and they don't even have a clue what they're talking about. Maybe you've had to face a lot of temptations as well, and you've handled that very well. Or you may have dealt with a lot of people who had addictions, and you've been able to handle that. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates with you, what might be going on. And I really, if you guys liked this video, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. It really does help me out, and it's a great way to give back energetically for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. And other great ways to give back is through donating. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list in the description box below, and it really does help me out when you guys do that, or leaving timestamps. Things like that really help me out as well, and I truly appreciate anybody who is giving back to me for what I'm here to give to you, and I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.